name is Ankur, and I come from the University of Alabama in Huntsville. I'm a summer student at the Marine Policy Center. And my talk is not scientific. Honestly, it's about action-based ideas and some suggestions for WHOI regarding the Microplastics project. It's only my third week so far, and I'm extremely passionate about finding solutions towards this problem. So I wanted to start off by highlighting some recent news stories. Really quickly, so these are some fascinating steps being taken by cities and even India, the whole country, to reduce some single-use plastics which are meant to be disposed. And I want to highlight this quote that the choices we make today will define our collective future. Now, plastic pollution is a symptom of our society, which is based on consumerism. We base our daily lifestyle choices on convenience, and that includes me as well. And plastic does a great job at perpetuating that cycle of convenience. So I had 4 suggestions which institutions like WHOI or SEA which could take to actually act along with finding these scientific answers to the scientific questions. And the first one is cultural shift, meaning just a suggestion that WHOI can incorporate some internal policies or awareness and education to its employees to reduce plastic consumption in the institution itself. We are all part of the problem, but we can be a part of the solution. So these 3 words, reduce, reuse, recycle, we've heard this for a long time, but organizations often focus on just recycling, but it's a hierarchy: reduce first, reuse, and if not reduce and reuse, then recycle. Now, that brings me to education and awareness, and one of the key issues being discussed in science is the lack of communication. So the lack of communication arises because a lot of the people in the general public do not read research papers. They need to be communicated with in simple terms. So education and awareness, I mean, scientists are doing this amazing research on microplastics, and what's the point if the general public doesn't know what's going on? You're doing some great research and finding great answers. So education and awareness is basically interacting directly with the stakeholders and eliminating the barrier of lack of communication. Now the third one is local businesses, and engaging with local businesses in town, in Cape Cod, which includes restaurants, shops, supermarkets. While this might seem like a policy objective, I think that scientists can also play a part in this, and by engaging with these people, emailing them, or just talking with them, engaging with them, and telling why plastics are harmful to marine creatures or human health. And after finding these answers, I think it will be more clear. And lastly, of course, it's policy making, bridging the gap between science and policy by interacting with actual policymakers. Now, this is a model. You don't have to follow. I mean, these are just ideas which I'm pitching. But what if institutions like WHOI, which are educational and research institutions, can interact with the local public and local regions? If universities interacted with their local population and resolved issues, this can be a model for that. And you don't have to shoot for national issues or global issues. If each institution acted locally, along with finding the science objectives, I think local action, small ones would add up and be more practical. So again, one of my fears as an aspiring scientist is getting older and then finding out that all the research papers I wrote would end up in a trash can. I don't want that, of course. So I think engaging with the local public and people more about this issue and actually finding solutions would be useful. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Great ideas, Anchor. I think we have to really finish that time.
I'm honored to be here.
Yeah. So up next is Sam Levang, and